Hey there, fellow explorers. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive into the exciting topics. Today, we are going to discuss most horrifying video games that were banned. Before starting the video, make sure that you have subscribed our channel, like and comment on our video, and push the notification button so you never miss any update. Let's get started. The best horror games all have something in common: the ability to deliver a feeling of unease, that someone or something is on your tail, with sinister plans to take you out. Games have only become more frightening as technology has evolved. And with so many excellent horror games, it's time to put a spotlight on the scariest games we have ever played. Dead Island. The Dead Island franchise takes a very non-serious approach with its zombies. While there are many more serious and gory depictions of zombies subgenre, the Dead Island games got themselves banned in Germany and UAE. Dead Island is a light-hearted and enjoyable game. To me, it's strange why it was banned in the first place. It was banned for high-impact gory violence, but I still think it's one of the most horror games. It was later unbanned in 2019 in Germany. Dead Island is an action role-playing game and uses experience-based gameplay. The player earns XP by completing tasks and killing enemies. Upon leveling up, the player gains health and can invest one skill point into a skill tree and level up one of their skills. Fear. The Fear is best known for its fast-paced, first-person shooter gameplay and a gruesome supernatural storyline. Removing the high amount of blood splatter and gore would certainly take away from the game's enjoyment. Fear got banned in Germany and Australia exactly for its brutal and unforgiving nature. The game features dismemberments, close-up shots of slicing up throats, and large quantity of blood spraying everywhere. Eventually, a month later, the game was successfully released in Australia without any censorship. Although the atmosphere of the game was heavily influenced by Japanese horror, Monolith's primary goal with Fear was to make the player feel like the hero of an action film. To this end, they combined a slow-motion technique called reflex time, a semi-destructible environment, and a highly detailed particle system in an attempt to create as immersive an environment as possible. Manhunt. Rockstar's first murder simulator, Manhunt, was ruled injurious to the public by the New Zealand government and was erroneously blamed for a high-profile UK murder. Surprising everyone, the studio doubled down with the game's sequel. Manhunt 2 was given the classification of adults only by the ESRB, and since Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony don't allow AO titles on their platforms, Manhunt 2 was effectively banned in the United States. The game was eventually released in America some months later after Rockstar made extensive changing to the game's brutality, either removing or blurring horrific killings and abolishing the kill rating system. Devotion. Set in 1980s, Taiwan, Devotion is a terrifying story of struggling family. You play as Fangyu, exploring the family apartment throughout the decade, learning more about their life. You will be amazed why this is so much horrifying. Let's have a little overview. Fangyu and his wife, a writer and actor respectively, live in an apartment with their daughter Mei-Shin. They are both pretty successful in their careers, but Li Feng steps away from acting to look after her daughter and the household. Mei-Shin begins to suffer from an illness and is taken to the doctor to diagnose. The doctor says that she is suffering from a mental illness and severe anxiety. Her parents, though, refuse to believe that it's mental illness and continue to believe that it's some kind of physical ailment. Her parents, though, refuse to believe that it is mental illness and continue to believe that it's some kind of physical ailment. The cult, which involves the worshipping of a godlike figure called Segu, and is organized by a mysterious woman, insist that they can help cure Mation, and Fengyu believed them. He is deeply devoted to both the cult and his daughter, and it begins to mess with the family. Throughout the devotion, Li Feng is presented as some kind of supernatural threat. It's possible that he killed his wife, but that's not particularly clear. Hope you have enjoyed the video. See you in next video. Keep exploring.